guys, welcome to our channel. Today we know about some interesting fact about James Telescope.
The James Telescope is an extraordinary marvel of scientific exploration and technological advancement, poised to revolutionize our understanding of the universe and captivate the minds of millions through the power of YouTube. Here are some fascinating facts about the James Telescope. The primary goals of the JWST are to observe the early universe, study the formation of galaxies, stars, and planetary systems, and investigate the origins of life. It aims to provide unprecedented insights into the history and evolution of
universe. It is scheduled to be launched on October 31st, 2021 from the European spaceport in Kourou, French Guiana. It will be carried into space aboard an Ariane 5 rocket. Once launched, the JWST will be positioned at the second Lagrange point, L2, located approximately 1.5 million kilometers, 930,000 miles, from Earth. This location will provide a stable platform for the telescope to operate and keep it cool. The telescope features a large segmented primary mirror spanning 6.5 meters, 21.3 feet, in diameter. The mirror is composed of 18 hexagonal gold-coated segments that will work together to gather light. The observatory also includes a tennis court-sized sun shield to protect it from the sun's heat. It is the largest single-dish telescope ever built, with a whopping diameter of 500 meters. Its sheer size allows it to collect an unprecedented amount of light, enabling astronomers to observe incredibly faint and distant objects in the cosmos. It is equipped with four main scientific instruments: the near-infrared camera, NIRCam, the near-infrared spectrograph, NIRSpec, the mid-infrared instrument, MIRI, and the fine guidance sensor / near-infrared imager and slitless spectrograph, FGS, NIRIS. Each instrument has its specific capabilities to observe the universe. In deep space exploration, its extraordinary sensitivity, the James Telescope will revolutionize our understanding of the early universe. It will peer deep into space and capture the faintest light from the most distant galaxies, offering glimpses of the cosmos as it existed shortly after the Big Bang. The James Telescope will contribute significantly to the search for extraterrestrial life. It can detect the chemical signatures of potentially habitable exoplanets. Though the Phantom Galaxy is difficult to find in the night sky, its brilliance is far from invisible, especially when captured in infrared with Webb. Hubble's optical image of the galaxy, also called M74, shows the galaxy's perfect spiral structure and its distribution of stars, arms extending outward from a radiant center. But a new Webb image reveals fiber-like structures of heat-emitting dust and gas emanating from a bright center rendered in vivid electric blue. The new image will shed, infrared, light on star-forming regions scattered amongst the galaxy's spiral arms. In July, Webb captured an image of a distant star, called a Wolf-Rayet star, which featured Webb's signature diffraction pattern, an imaging artifact. But around the star, called WR140, is a pattern that looks equally unreal, a ripple-like pattern of concentric rings that have a peculiar, slightly boxy shape. Unlike the diffraction pattern, the unlikely shaped rings are real features. It is a massive stars nearly the end of their lives, already having released much of their hydrogen into space. The strangely shaped rings are caused by the interaction between WR140 and its smaller companion star. The stars are surrounded by a cloud of dust that is sculpted into that shape by its companion star, said Macarin. Ryan Lau, an astronomer at Noir Lab in Arizona, led the team studying these observations as part of the JWST Early Release Science program. In October, the team published a study on the observations in the journal Nature Astronomy. Webb, a planet orbiting a star in the constellation Virgo, is now the most explored world outside our solar system. The planet is called WASP 39b and is about 700 light-years from Earth. It is a boiling gas giant about the size of Saturn, orbiting its host star at an absurdly close distance, about 8 times closer to its host star than the planet Mercury is to our Sun. Using Webb's main camera and 2 of its spectrographs, scientists identified carbon dioxide in its atmosphere, the first time the gas has ever been found in an exoplanet's atmosphere. though the planet's thick atmosphere is dominated by thick clouds containing sulfur and silicates, including sulfur dioxide. Researchers were also able to use what they learned about the planets. James Webb Telescope also saw the glimpse of Titan, Saturn's moon. Titan is a weird and intriguing place. The moon has rock made of water ice, as well as rivers, lakes, and seas made of liquid methane and ethane. It is also the only moon in our solar system to have a thick atmosphere, a hazy one dotted with methane clouds. Scientists got a glimpse of some of those clouds in November, when Webb captured atmospheric data from the weird moon. In a NASA statement, researchers studying Titan with Webb expressed their excitement on receiving the data.
The Pillars of Creation in the Eagle Nebula has long been one of the Hubble Space Telescope's most iconic images. But though the telescope, which detects mostly visible light, captured the structure's impressive clouds, the creation happening within them was hidden.
Now, Webb's infrared imaging has managed to capture it in the form of numerous protostars. Appearing as tiny red dots against the smoky backdrop of the pillars, these collections of dust and gas, each many times larger than our solar system, are stars being born. Scientists always thought of the Southern Ring Nebula as rather unremarkable. The thinking went that the nebula was simply a dying star, called a white dwarf, that had expelled its outer layers, which glow brightly as white dwarf radiates waves of energy. Scientists also knew that another, non-dying star, part of a binary system, was largely obscured beneath the brightly lit gas. But Webb's stunning image of the nebula, released as part of its first images and data, made it clear that it wasn't that simple. Thanks for watching our video. Please subscribe our channel and click the bell icon to watch our new fact videos.